We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Ashton Sims with Titan Home Technologies, and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us again.
So it's always so much fun to be with you because you take us to the neatest homes, and you're doing a lot for this family.
Yeah, a little bit of everything in this project. We're doing distributed video, distributed audio, some lighting control, security cameras, and alarm system.
So we're in a pretty nice media center right now.
Yes, yeah. So this was an original theater room that we've done some updates to. Changed some of the lighting controls out, upgraded some of the equipment, and also added some on-screen navigation, as you can see behind us, for just easy control over this room and other rooms in the house.
So what we see is all the pretties, but there's a lot that goes on to having a media center and having a lot of different layers of smart home technology in a home.
Yeah, there's always the man behind the mask, if you will, as you'll see throughout this show. There's a massive AV rack that's full of equipment, a ton of wiring. That is the backbone of everything that happens in a smart home.
And when you start working with a client, a homeowner, you guys go through all their wish lists and then you figure out a way to make it work.
Yep, that's that nails it on the head perfectly, exactly what we do. It's all about what their lifestyle is at the end of the day, right? You could load up a house with a bunch of equipment and it might be stuff that they never use once. So we always walk in, first foot in the door, the questions we're asking are, what's your lifestyle? What are your routines like? Because we want to cater to that with AV.
So what was this homeowner's needs?
Security, first and foremost, very common request. But then he had an existing video distribution system at his original home that he didn't want to leave behind. So he asked if we could bring that over here, which it requires certain wiring. This home was built probably 10, 15 years ago, I think, original. So needless to say, didn't have the wiring for it. So we did a pretty extensive retrofit just to get all the proper cabling throughout the house to hook up his video distribution.
And you also help them with audio outside in their outdoor living area.
Yeah. So the house had some existing speaker zones, but we added to it, especially outside. It had a lot of nice speaker sets on the back patios, but it just wasn't quite full enough, especially when you're hanging out in the pool area. So we decided to retrofit some wiring and speakers out there. And so all the speaker towers are hidden throughout the landscape. You don't even see them, but when you're standing out there, you're just kind of getting hit from sound in all directions.
Well, what's neat about what you do, Ashton, is that we've been in some pretty large houses. We've also been in smaller houses. So no matter the footprint, you can help people with the type of technology they need to live in their home the way they want to.
That's absolutely right. No house is excluded, really. It's just about finding, again, what is their lifestyle? What are their needs? Two things are ever so important with whatever system you do: having a proper network in the home and having proper power conditioning for that equipment. You have those two things, the system can be a one-room system, it can be a 20-room system.
Well, that's such a good point, Ashton, because a lot of people try to make home technology do it yourself, and they end up having really slow internet, and it causes lots of havoc in their life. So it's really important that they use an expert like yourself.
Yes, not just slow internet speeds perhaps, but also anywhere from 15 to 20, maybe 30 different apps, and you find yourself cycling through these like, okay, where did I leave this on my phone? Where what we do is take everything consolidated into one platform, so it's all at your fingertips.
And well, that's a really good point too, because these homeowners, they don't even know what they have, and it's kind of everywhere, and you really work hard to create an ambiance in a house for them.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, right? I mean, you have 20 zones of audio, 20 zones of video, endless lighting loads throughout the house. You're like, where do I start with this? So one of our emphasis is we like to build custom scenes in programming for our clients based upon their routines and schedules. So a couple examples of that would be, maybe a keypad by the door, and it's got a welcome or an away scene attached to it. So the homeowners leaving the residence, they can hit that away button. It'll arm the security system, turn off all the lights, maybe turn on the exterior lights depending on the time of day. Make sure all your televisions have turned off all the audio so that the house is safe and secure and locked up.
Well, and with those things as well, everything's from the palm of your hand with an app. And you put all of these things in one place so they're not searching for this app and that app.
Yes. So it's all consolidated into one app, but then that app itself can also be overwhelming if you have too many options. So we take it a step further and build those custom scenes like we were talking about, where you could have an entertain scene or a dining scene, movie night scene. So instead of engaging your lights separately from your TVs and your audio, you hit one button and everything changes together within the same ecosystem.
Ashton, do you have a list of questions that you ask homeowners to figure out what scenes work best for them?
Yeah, we usually just ask them, what's your lifestyle, habits, patterns? How do you enter the house? How do you exit the house? Is there a certain time of day that the kids are coming home from school or leaving? That really helps us kind of design the system specifically to their movement throughout the home.
And if they figure out something along the way, that's the beautiful part of home technology. You can change them at any time.
Yeah, change it on the fly. I can program it remotely and upload it to their systems. They don't necessarily need me to be here. It's funny you say that more times than not. Homeowners don't know what their routine is. They have to think about it or live with it, especially when they just moved into the home for the first time. They're still kind of getting their whereabouts with everything else. So we typically say, hey, live in it a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, and reach back out to us, and we're happy to update.
Well, and I love that you don't go away either, right? If a customer is having a problem with their technology, you're right there to fix it.
Yes, ma'am. Business hours are operational, but clients call me at all times, at all days. They have a big party coming up, want to make sure the system's running, and we're always happy to entertain.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us again.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.